Welcome to the channel. Gotta feel this. I think this is a legit question, man. And the reason why I asked this question is because of her dominance. It's like, a lot of times we put, great fighters in that category because of, them overcoming, adversity. Um, they had some type of real rivalry with a guy. Even if they lose, you know, we still put them in that, greatness category. Not saying that she's not great. What I'm saying is, does it diminish her greatness? Because she hasn't had. I think it was probably one fighter. I can't think of her name. Um, Light skinned chick. That I guess they saying she trying to avoid now. I think she gave her toughest fight. Outside of Savannah Marshall and the amateurs, but outside of that, it's like you know, she's just been so dominant, and it's like, is it? Can you really say she's great? Of course, but it's like without that adversity or that serious opposition to test your greatness, to put it all on the line type of thing. I think that diminishes her, greatness in a way. You know. Now, granted, we are talking about women, you know, and their abilities are, a little bit more behind the curve. So, and she's just levels above everybody. I really think she should start fighting men. Let's get her in an exhibition with a man, you know, because it's at that point where it's like, it's evident. It's either she's going to have to get old, very old to lose, or fight a man. I would love to see her in an exhibition with a man. Bigger gloves, headgear, whatever. I don't give a goddamn. Get her in there with a man. Not a man of her weight, though. I think, somebody with a lesser weight should fight her. And I think it's just unfortunate for her, in my opinion. Other people may not agree with what I'm saying, but it's just a question that I pose. Man, I lost my damn point. But nonetheless, I do believe, like I said, it hurts her her stand. Yes, she's the greatest. She's the GOAT and all that, hands down. You can't take that from her from whooping these girls. But I think without that opposition or some type of adversity to really stamp it, to say, she's just dominating. It's like she's a bully at this point, and nobody likes to bully, you know, like, so it's like at this point she should be fighting men. But let me know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? I really would like to hear what people have to say about this. Honestly and truly, like, I really need to know. So if you watch this video, please leave a comment. If you like the question or the video, like, subscribe, all the YouTube shit. But yeah, man, does this diminishes, does her dominance diminish her greatness? With all that being said, I'm out. You know what I mean? Shit.